Hi guys, I welcome you for today's session. Welcome to our channel V2V, Vision to Victory, and you can follow our channel in Telegram, Facebook, Instagram for more updates. And you can follow me in the Telegram, guys. All the PDFs and notifications I updated you every day. Just go follow me in the Telegram. The links are available in the description, guys. And first of all, please confirm: is my audio and video is clear, Telegram, guys? Facebook, Instagram for more. Then we'll start our session. And everyone just copy the link and share to your friends. Just inform to your friends the live is started. We'll go to one more session in Infosys, guys. Let's hear the question. So here the question related for blood relations. Just go through that, make a tree diagram, and based on the diagram, you just go through all three different questions, guys. So indication of gender is most important for understanding purpose. Most of the students they consider in different ways. So according to myself, I just consider every male person as the positive and female person as a negative. Some students they consider as a rectangle or square, whatever that. First, you need to understand who is the male person and female person. Why? Because based on the gender only, we can recognize the answers, guys. Clear? So just go through that. Now see, I'm reading the question. See, in a family there are 10 members. The total numbers are 10. In a family, there are 10 members, and C is the father in law of Z. Who is brother in law of P? See, remember, guys, any term is related for who, whom, which, all these three terminology. Any W term is always indicated with a previous connected statement. Means instead of who, you can replace this as a Z. Means you just read like that, guys. C is the father in law of Z. Z is the brother in law of T. That is the meaning, guys. Sometimes they given as end and bet. Sometimes they given as end and but. The meaning of end and but. So instead of these particular person, we can replace this with a C. Clear? Any W term is related for second person, and then but like a connected statement replaces with a first person. Remember that. Now, R is the sisters of T and S. S is the maternal. What is the meaning of maternal, guys? See, if any relation we are getting through mother, so mother side relation is the maternal relation, and father side relation is the paternal relation, guys. And who is child of R? B is the brother of D. Who is the mother of R? And C has only two daughters. You can see what is the meaning of only. So there is a whatever the kids doesn't matter. But out of those two kids, definitely we have specific two daughters are there. Remaining definitely male persons. There is a no chance more than two persons as a girl child. So two daughters means only exactly two persons are daughter. Remaining maybe sons, may not be a sons, doesn't matter, but out of that statement only two is definitely indicated as a two girl childs. And there is only two married couples. They clearly mention that the total number of couples are two married couples, and F and G are sisters of A. So that is the oral information. Based on that information you can get 5 questions, guys, but I took only 3 questions, don't worry. You just try this question and give me the answers. Now see the guys, see, first of all, so total we need to arranging a 10 members. That is a question, point number one. And C is the father-in-law of Z. For example, who I can call as a father-in-law. See, if any in-law relations, remember guys, any in-law relations we are getting through our spouse. Spouse means married couple. Spouse means either indicated male person or female person. So I'm not specific with any gender. That's why I mention as a spouse. Remember, any relation, if you are getting through our spouse, either male person or female person, those relations always be the in-law relation. So, any in-law terminology is connected with a spouse. Spouse means married couple. Remember that. That is the most important point. Now first read that. See, C is the father-in-law of Z. What is the meaning of C is the father-in-law of Z? It means C is the father-in-law of Z means Z is married someone. I just took it as equal for married couple. Z is married someone, but we don't know that. Still up to that statement, we don't know that who is male person or female person. Now C is the father-in-law of Z means Z married someone means Z's spouse father. Z's spouse father is the father-in-law. In that we just connected the entire diagram. See, so C is the father-in-law of Z means Z married someone, someone having a father. Then someone having a father, that father is father-in-law of Z. So that is the important line. So that is the first part. Second one, who is always connected with a previous term? Yes. See, Z is the brother-in-law of T. Z is the brother-in-law of T. Who I can call as a brother-in-law? Clearly mentioned, guys. See, any in-law relations we are getting through our spouse. Any relation we are getting through the spouse, the relations always be the in-law relation. Now, what is I mentioned that Z is the brother-in-law of G. Z is the brother-in-law. Brother-in-law means I can confirm that Z is the male person. So Z is the brother-in-law means definitely the spouse brother is the T, guys. Now you can see Z is the brother-in-law of T. Z is the son-in-law of C. C is the father-in-law of Z. T is the either son or daughter. Still up to that statement, still we don't know that whether he is the male person or female person. Next one. R is the sister of T and S. R is the sister of T and S. So, R is the sister of T and S means, so definitely R and S are in the same gap. See, R is the sister of T and S. See, R is the sister means definitely we required here by the female person. So, R is the sister of T and S means definitely T and S R is a children of C, guys. That is the meaning. See, R is the sister. Why? Because we already know that male person, definitely R is the female person. S is the maternal aunt of A. So the person S is the maternal aunt. Aunt is the female. Now I can confirm the gender of S. So S is the aunt. So which type of aunt? Maternal. So we already know that we have a one married couple. S is the maternal aunt means mother sister. Mother sister means definitely the children's of R is A, guys. The children's of R is A. That is the most important part. See, see the line? See, S is the maternal aunt of A. Who is child of R? They mention that. If they mention or not mention doesn't matter. Why? Because S is the maternal. We have one married couple. Definitely, A is the children of R. Now, B is the brother of D. B is the brother of D. So, B and D are brothers. B is the brother of D, guys. I took it as a separate. Why? Because still we are not confirm B and D. So, just make it as a separate point. So, B is the brother of D. Both are side by side people. Next, who is always represented previous term? D is the mother of R. D is the mother of R means definitely C and D are married couple. And how I am confirmed that? So clearly mentioned that D is the mother of R. So we already know the statement. B is the brother of D. B is the brother of D. So this is the diagram. Next one. C has only two daughters. See, guys, C has only two daughters. We already know that R and S are children of C and both are daughters. So I can confirm that T pakka male person. There is no need a specific information for T. Why? Because they clearly mention that C has only two daughters. C has only two children. Remaining child persons are always be the male candidates. Now you can confirm the gender of T. Next one. There are only two married couples. Here one married couple, here one married couple. Okay, confirm. F and G are sisters of A, guys. F and G are sisters of A. So, F and G are sisters of A. Now, if you see the entire scenario, guys, if you see the entire scenario, we don't know the gender of A. See, we don't know the gender of A, and remaining every person we know the gender. So, that is the overall diagram. Now, is it clear, guys, everyone? Now, based on that question, just go through that. What are the different questions they given? We already completed the arrangement. Who is the father of A? Who is the father of A? Father of A is Z, guys. Find the odd one. Now, see, what are the alphabeticals they given? S they given. Okay. R they given. Okay. T they're given. Okay. Z they're given. Okay. B there given. Then which one is the odd one? Remember, guys, if it is an odd one, sometimes they can be indicated male and female person. Maybe, for example, if there is a five option, four options are male persons, other one is the female, then you can choose that is the odd one. But here we have a combination of male and female. If you have a combination of male and female, then you can go through the odd one as based on the generations. What is the observation? See, Z, R, T, S are same generation people except B. So that's why you can choose the wrong one is B, guys. Very good, Manasupriya. Lavanya, very good. Next one. How is T related to D? See, T is the son of D. T is the son of T. Now, anyone, can you tell me that how many male persons are there? Anyone can tell me that what is the answer for you for this question? How many male persons are there in the entire diagram? What is your answer? How many male persons are there? What is your answer? Most of the students they choose directly. Sir, Z is the male person, C is the male person, B is the male person, T is the male person. They can choose. Your answer is four, guys. That that is absolutely wrong. If you confirm four as a number of male persons, now you can based on your answer you directly confirm A is the female. So based on the story, based on the entire information, there is a no clear gender for A. So if there is a no clear information for A, then how you can decide that the answer is 4? So answer can't be defined. If you want to choose your answer, either 4 or 5. There is a two chances. So answer either 4 or 5 is the perfect answer. But up to the questions, you can choose as can't be defined. So don't go with a 4 as an option, guys. Very good, Nana. Can't be defined. Yes, we'll go to one more one. Just try this question. Yes, very good. Go to the next question. Now just go through the question. In a family total, we have to arrange six persons. And they clearly mention the two couples. For the entire arrangement, we want to arranging a six person with the two couples. The liar is the head of the family. Liar is the head of the family. Head means don't consider he is the main person. Don't consider this. He was the head means he was the top prior person. Head of the family. And has only two sons, Mukesh and Rakesh. So there is a two sons, Mukesh, Rakesh. Both are male persons. Mukesh and Rakesh. Next one. And both are teachers. They mention that both are teachers. So the profession of those two sons are teachers. Next, go through the next point. Mr. Reena and her mother-in-law both are lawyers. We don't know that wife. Whose wife is Reena? So we don't know that Reena. Go through that. Make it as a mark point here. 3. We don't know that. We can go with the fourth one. Mukesh wife is a daughter. Mukesh wife is a daughter. So there is a wife and she is the daughter. And they have a son Ajay. So Mukesh having a son Ajay. So Ajay. And one more information. Still we are not placed the third information. Go through the third information. Mr. Reena. So definitely Rakesh wife name is Reena. Rakesh wife name is Reena. Now you can confirm that. Now see, Miss Venus and her mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law is lawyers. We already know that the liar you can confirm as a female person, and Reena is also liar. So he clearly mentioned that liar is the head of the family. So that is the entire replacement of six different persons. And we don't know that Mukesh wife's name, and we don't know that head of the family's name, and we don't know that Ajay's profession. So remaining, we already completed the entire scenario. Then go through the questions. And which of the following is definitely a couple, guys? A couple means definitely a doctor and Mukesh, like a doctor and teacher and lawyer. So just go through that option. A be the perfect answer, guys. Lawyer and teacher is the perfect couple. Second one. What is was Ajay's grandfather occupation? See, guys, Ajay's grandmother information we available, guys. Ajay's grandmother information is liar, but here they deals with the grandfather. We already know that liar is the female candidate. Why? Because they deals with the mother-in-law, guys. Then don't choose as any particular answer. Answer is can't be determined. Very good. So can't be defined the exact grandfather occupation. Why? Because there is no clear information. There is no clear information, then don't choose any particular answer. Then you can choose your answer is can't be defined. Very good, man. Next one. Now we have some coded relations here. CP dollar Q, P is the father of Q, P hash Q, P is the mother of Q, P star Q, P is the sister of Q. There is a three relations are given. Based on that, you just make a diagram, and based on the diagram, you just decide the answer. See, guys. So we need to make a diagram for this particular part. N Ash, A, Jola, B, star, D. First of all, do, just here the most important part is the symbol, guys. What is the ash symbol represented? N is the mother of A. N is the mother of A. You just make a diagram like that. See, N is the mother of A. Now you can read that A dollar B. A dollar B means A is the father of B. A is the father of B. A is the father of B. Next one, B star D, guys. B star D means B is the sister of D. B is the sister of D. For the entire information, we don't know the gender of D. Then see here the question, how is D related to N? D related to N is the grandchild, guys. Grandchild. So grandchild means either granddaughter or grandson. So granddaughter, grandson, still we are not confirmed. Then you can choose your answer is can't be. Data is inadequate. Now, directly without making diagram, see guys, every person gender is completely depends on the symbol. First important point, the person gender is always depends on the gender. After D, there is a no specific symbol, guys. If there is a no specific symbol means there is a no specific gender for D. If there is a no specific gender for D, we can't define as exact answer. So without making any diagram, by observation, you can choose your answer is can't be defined, guys. So directly you can choose your answer. Yes, we'll go to directions concept. See guys, while we solving any directions concept, we require a reference. See, whatever you're facing doesn't matter, guys. What you are facing doesn't matter. Always you just consider your right side with the east. That is the most important reference point, guys. See, always you just consider your right side be the east. That is the perfect reference, guys. Whatever you facing doesn't matter. Don't compare with anything. If you are facing anywhere, any direction doesn't matter. Always your right side is represented for east. If you take it as that part is the east, definitely the opposite direction is west, guys. Then the top facing always be the north and bottom face always be the south. And between point northeast, between point southeast, between point southwest, and between point northwest. So we require a reference while we solving any blood relations or directions, guys. Just go through that. This is the question. Pooja starts walking from her house and walks 16 meters in the west direction. So this is the starting point I just consider, and this is the house of the Pooja. And she start walking towards west. West is always considered as left side arrow, guys. This is the starting point. And they covered 16 kilometers. They covered 16 kilometers west direction and reach the parlor. Reach the parlor. From he, guys, next one more point. So most of the students, they are confusing about right and left cases. See, whatever the facing, you just consider right side is the east, and every clockwise turn is always represented for right. Every anti-clockwise turn represented for left. Remember these 2 points also. Now see, she took a right turn. See, she took a right turn means definitely the clockwise direction required. See, clockwise direction means uppercase, guys. Clockwise, you just consider as a clockwise. Now, they covered 20 kilometers distance and reaches movie hall. So this is the movie hall. From she takes a two consecutive left. Again, consecutive left means anti-clockwise direction. So first consecutive left, they cover 12 kilometers distance. And the second left, again downside direction. And the distance is 28 kilometers means together is more than 20. So this is the friend's house, Mayash. So this is the Maya's house. And here the distance, guys. You can split the entire 28 kilometer into the above 20. And below we have a 8 kilometers. Clear? So that is the overall information. Now, after drawing a diagram, you just go through the questions. What are the questions they given? See. What is the first question they given? See. And Maya's house is wind direction to the parlor. Most of the students still they are facing to choose as option. There is a problem to choose as option. Remember, guys, we want Maya's house with reference to the parallel. Always consider parallel is the constant, guys. Remember, first important point. We want first person with respect to the second person. So this is always be the constant, and based on that constant, we need to identify this particular answer, guys. Now remember, where is the parallel? This is the parallel, and this is the Maya's house. We want Maya's house with respect to the parallel. See, we know that this is the parallel. Took it always be the constant. Based on that constant point, you just make it as a line, guys. You just connect the line. Now see, the line was moving throughout which direction? This is the arrow. So this corner is always represented for between S, south and west. So answer, southwest is the perfect answer, guys. Always put a second terminology as constant. From that point onwards only, you just connected the first point. So the direction of arrow is always represented the answer, guys. Now again, we want movie hall which is respect to the Pooja's house. So this is the movie hall, and here the house here, Pooja's house. So Pooja's house, see guys. So here we already know that the second term is always constant together. This is the constant term. From these constant term, we want to move that person to the movie hall. So this is the person they are moving in movie hall. So this is the direction. So these corner direction is represented for north and the west. So answer northwest is the perfect answer, guys. Next, third one. What is the shortest distance between the parallel and Maya? See, the shortest distance between the parallel and Maya means this is the shortest distance, guys. So, according to the Pythagoras rule, make it as right angle triangle here, and this is the 90 degrees. This is the 90 degrees, and this is the shortest distance between the parallel to this part. And we already know that this is 8 kilometers, and upper and below line is exactly equal, means this is the 12 kilometer. Now see, 12 square is equal to 144, and 8 square is equal to 8 square is equal to 64. So 4 plus 4 is equal to 18. 6 plus 4, 208, guys. Now, this is the value for under the root of 208, guys. 208. Now, according to the option, you can choose your answer. Now, see, here 208 can be represented for 16 tens are 16 threes are 48, means root over 16 into root over 13, guys. Root over A into root over B. Now, option is represented for 4 root 13 meters is the shortest distance. So answer 4 root 13 is the answer, guys. Remember, guys, always. So if you want to solve any questions, always this is the required answer. So we want these answer means with reference to the second point. Take it a second point, always be the constant. From that point on onwards only, just connect the line. See, here the line is moving in this direction. So that's why southwest. Here the line is moving in this direction. That's why the answer is northwest. Second is always be the constant. So based on that second, you need to identify the first one, guys. Yes. See, guys, I'll give some information related to the syllogisms or logical deductions. See, if you want to solve any conclusions related for sum comma all, if you want to solve a sum comma all conclusions, we require a direct relationship in the diagram. Direct relationship in the diagram, guys. We want a direct relationship in the diagram. If you want to solve any sum comma all conclusions, we require a direct relation in the diagram. So other than these conclusions, see second type of conclusions like a no, some, not, all not, possibility. All these type of conclusions, we required a assumption. So these are the two important points you just keep remember, guys. So first important point, if any conclusions related for some comma all, so we required a direct relation. No, some, not, all not, we required a possibility, we required as assumption. And remember that choosing of complementary pair. See guys, so complementary pair always indicated the option of either or. See, so how we are choosing as a either or option means the objects in the given conclusions, the objects are similar. Individually, each conclusion is false. If you satisfy any of the complementary pair, what are the complementary pairs? We already know that some comma some not is one complementary pair. All comma some not is other complementary pair. No comma some is other complementary pair. If you satisfy any of these complementary pair, then you can choose your option is either or case. Either or case. Yes. So we required as a most concept to solve these type of questions. Just go through the videos, guys. The videos are available already. We already completed a clear concept, guys. Just go through the concept once, then you can easily solve these questions, guys. Yes. Now you just draw the diagram. All tubes are handles. All tubes are handles. All tubes are handles. Just go through the second one. All cups are handles. All cups are handles. Guys, see, all cups are handles means cup circle do not intersected with the tubes. Remember, guys, don't mix up with cups and tubes, guys. Clear? See, see, there is a two. So, what are the major information here? First of all tubes are handles. You just draw the circle, tube circle, and above tube, we have a handle. Second one, all cups are handle means the information related for cups to the handle. So don't mix the circle, cup and tube, guys. That is the oral information. And I will tell you the one more important point, guys. See, if the statements are positive, conclusion must be a positive. If statements are negative, conclusion must be a negative. So remember that point also, it helps in some cases. The positive statement always gives us positive conclusion. Negative statement always gives us a negative conclusion. Just read the first one. He said that all cups are tubes, guys. All cups are tubes. He mentioned that. So all cups are tubes. See, if any direct relation, I clearly mentioned that. See, if you want to solve all comma sum, we require a direct relation in the diagram. Here, cup and tube, there is no direct relationship in the diagram. So directly you can choose your option is wrong one. And we already know that all and all both are positive, guys. See, if any positive statement, we never get any negative conclusion without seeing you directly choose your answer, guys. See, if the statements are positive, we never get any negative conclusions. Positive statement always gives us a positive one. No? So directly you can erase these conclusions. That is absolutely wrong. Now, so here the most important part I mentioned that choosing of complementary pairs. Sir, how I'm choosing as either or case. What is the important statements here? Cup and tube. Here cup, but here handle. For example, instead of handle, if there is a tube, then you can choose as a complementary pair. Why? Because all comma sum not or complementary pair. See, if choosing of either or means we required the objects are similar. Like see, cup and tube. Here cup and tubes not there. So definitely the answer is neither nor. If the similar objects with a complementary pair, then now you can choose as option is either or, guys. Remember, but here you can choose directly neither nor is the correct answer. So complementary pairs are most important, guys. Just go through the concept once. Next one. Next one, see. No magazine. No magazine is cap. No magazine is cap. All caps are cameras. All caps are cameras. Now see that he clearly mentioned that no camera is magazine. No camera is magazine. See, no camera is magazine means, see guys, this is the magazine circle. So here there is a no negative statement. We cannot replace as magazine into the cup, but we can replace as these outer space, guys. See, these outer space is completely a favorable for magazine. Why? Because we can't replace us magazine into cap, guys. We can't replace us magazine into cap, but we can replace us the magazine into the camera, guys. Means I can create a relation like, see, all magazines are camera. I can assume, guys, that is the assumption I mentioned that, see, all comma some. We need a direct relation. No, some not, all not possibility. We require assumption. Assumption means, see, I can assume all magazines are cameras, all magazines are, some magazines are cameras. See, I can assume, but he said that there is a no chance. That's why this is absolutely wrong. Second one, some cameras are magazines. What I mentioned that if you want to solve some comma all conclusions, we require a direct relation. Here, we require a direct relation. Now see, what is the direct relation? Here magazine, here camera, there is a no direct relation. We have an assumption. But assumption we never solve with any some comma all conclusion. That's why this is also wrong one. So that is the most important point you need to know, guys. See, if you want to solve some comma all conclusions, we require a direct relation. Point number one. Some not, all not, no possibility we require as assumption. Means, see, I can assumption maximum with camera as some comma all, but we don't have any direct relation. That's why I can choose as both or wrong. But here, most of the students, if you see that both are wrong conclusions, they are choosing neither nor. But I clearly mentioned that we need to go with the concept of complementary pair. What I mentioned in the complementary pair, the objects are similar. See here camera, here magazine. Here camera, here magazine. If the objects are similar in any two conclusions, not in series base, if any two conclusions, the objects are similar. Point number one. If the objects are similar, individually wrong, we already confirmed that both conclusions are wrong. If the objects are similar, individually wrong. Now, what if you satisfy the complementary pair? What are the complementary pairs? See, some comma, some not is one of the complementary pair. All comma some not is the other complementary pair. No comma some. Out of these three, if you satisfy any of the complementary pair, now see here no, here some. So some comma no, we have a complementary pair. See, these we can satisfy the complementary pair. Now you can choose your option is either or. Say either or. Either or is the perfect answer, guys. Yeah. If you're not satisfying any of the complementary pair, then you can choose as neither nor. If the objects are not at all similar, directly you can choose as neither. Then you need to know one thing, guys. If you want to choose as either or, the objects required as a similar objects we required individually wrong to satisfy any of the complementary pair. If you satisfy any of the complementary pair, then you can choose your answer is either or. That is the rule, guys. Next one. So this is the logical deduction. So these are the most important model. You can expect a question in the Infosys, guys. Logical deduction. See how you are solving a logical deduction means there is a no specific conclusion, guys. So they mention a 6 to 7 different statements and they given as option. See, according to the option, remember, guys, they mention if they are not mentioned doesn't matter. Always see, guys, the last parameter always be the conclusion. It means, see, here there is a option. It is completely option verification. Means you need to draw the diagram for M and N and Q is logically follows or not. You just draw the diagram for L and N. R is logically follows or not. You need to draw for Q and P. N is logically follows or not. You just draw the diagram for L and M. N is logically follows or. Now, for example, I just go through the D option. What are that L and M? Pick it as L and M. See what is that L and M? All phones are Telegram, for example. All phones are Telegram. And what is M? No telegraph is a telegram. No telegraph is a telegram. Telegraph is telegram. Now, no need to draw the N diagram. See, N is logically follows these diagram or not. What is the N says that? See, what is the N here? Some telegram are mail. See, Here there is a no specific term of male. If there is a no specific term of male directly, this is not logically follows. This is not logically follows. Now go through the second one. QPN. See, QP end. Now see, here there is information. See, here what is the terminology? Just go through the terminology, guys. Here, mail, letter, mail, telegraph. We want a telegram can follows as a mail. See, there, if you draw the diagram, the observation is most important. There is a no clear information related for telegrams in P and Q. If there is a no term, there is a no conclusion directly. You can eliminate it. No need to draw the diagram. Clear? Then go through that L and R. See, L N R. See, phone and mails. Here L, phone and telegram. Here telegram and mails. You just draw this diagram here. All phones are telegram. All phones are telegram. What is in here? Some telegram are mails. Now we want R is logically follows. What is R says that all phones are mails. He said that phone to mail, there is a no direct connectivity. What I mentioned that if you want to solve all comma sum, we require a direct relation, but there is a no specific direct relation in the diagram. Eliminated B, so definitely A is the perfect answer, guys. Yeah. Now just for understanding purpose, I will tell you here telegraph. No telegraph is telegram. No telegraph is telegram. N. Some telegram are mail. Some telegram are mail. What is the conclusion they mentioned that? See, Q. See, some mails are not telegraph. See, some mails are not telegraph. It means, see, some means, first of all, can we replace us the entire mail into the telegram? I mentioned, see, no, some not, all not possibility we required as assumption. Can you replace us all mails into the telegraph? There is a no chance. Okay, sir. Why there is a no chance we cannot replace us entire mails into the telegraph? Why? Because if you take it as an entire mail portion, if you take it as entire mail portion, definitely some of the portion telegram can be getting that particular mail part. See, if you take it as these entire circle, definitely some of the portion is linked with the telegram. If telegram is there, we can't replace us into the telegraph, guys. See, why? Because this is the portion we can't get into the telegraph. That is the clear statement. It means, see, we can't replace us entire all circle. We can't replace us entire all circle means we can't replace us some circle also. That's why the option A is logically follows, guys. One more. Just try this one. Same thing. You just draw the diagram for R and N. What is RC? R, N, M is logically follows or not. See, first of all, identify that here chair, iron, here plastic, iron. We want chair become a plastic. Now see, just draw the diagram, guys. R, N, M. Here R, some plastic or not iron. See, this is the portion is not related to the iron. Now, and you just go through that. Some chairs are iron. Some chairs are iron. Now the conclusion M. What is M says that some plastic are chair, guys. This is the plastic, this is the chair. There is a no direct relation, guys. There is a no direct relation. Definitely A is wrong answer. Second one, LPQ, guys. What is L here? All tables are plastic. All tables are plastic. All tables are plastic. L. Just go through the pit. All metals are iron. All metals are iron. All metals are iron. Don't mix those two diagrams. Then what is the Q required here? Some tables are not iron, guys. Some tables are not iron. See, there is a no restriction. There is a no restriction in the diagram. I can assume a relation, guys. I can assume a relation, but he said that there is a no chance. That's why B is also not follows. MNR, guys. See, MNR. So here, MNR. Now see, Here the statements positive, statement positive, we never get negative. Statements are positive, conclusions are also positive. So here positive given, but they mentioned as a negative. Definitely C is also not follows. So finally, D be the perfect answer, guys. Next one. Let's try this question. Next one, just try that. Same question. NPR. You just go through that. What is the NPR here? All others are novelist. No novelist is a poet. What is the R here? Other. So here, no poet is a other. Just draw the diagram. All others are novelist. All others are novelist. No novelist is a poet. No novelist is a poet. Then what is the conclusion? See, no poet is other. No poet is other is perfect answer, guys. Why? Because this is the portion. We cannot assume with a poet. Why? Because I am take it as a negative symbol here. So here the conclusion, no poet is other. If any assumption, there is a no assumption. Why? Because the poet circle we can't frame, we can't connect it with a novelist or other. So he is also mentioned same thing, guys. No poet is an other. So poet we cannot replace us into the other. So perfectly a can be a perfect answer. Yes, Supriya. Very good, Nana Supriya. Next one. Very good. Very good. Just go through the concept once, guys. So we already completed. Just go through that videos. So videos are available in the playlist. Each and every topic we already completed. Now see, some pens are books. Some pens are books. All schools are books, guys. All schools are books. Don't connect a school circle into the pen circle. Remember. Some colleges are schools, guys. Some colleges are schools. Some colleges are schools. We have some intersection with colleges to the books, no problem in that. So that is the entire diagram. Now just go through it. Some colleges are pens. Here the pen, here the college. There is no direct connectivity. Choose as wrong option. Choose directly wrong. Some pens are schools, Nana. Some pens are schools. Here pen, here school. There is no direct connectivity. So if you want some comma all, we require a direct relation in the diagram. That's why just draw the proper diagram. That is the most important part. Now, some colleges are books, Nana. Some colleges are books. We have a some intersection, guys. College to the books, we have a some intersection. So here answer three follows. Only three follows, guys. So only three follows. Then you can choose as answer none of these. Next one. Now see, a boy was cycling northward. So he was cycling northward. We don't know that how much distance it is. Then turn left anti-clockwise direction and take it as 3 kilometers right. And again left. Again left means downwards. So in this direction. So they travel 30 kilometers. 13 kilometers means we don't know that whether it is a parallel or more than that line. What is the next one? After 13 kilometers of traveling, which he found himself is 5 kilometers southwest of the starting point. What is the southwest? See, guys, this is the southwest of the starting point. That is the most important part. See, this is the southwest. See, which is found himself 5 kilometers southwest of the starting point. So this is the distance of 5 kilometers. So there is the line, guys. Now, how far did he ride northward initially? Means, what is the distance for these x1? So you just take it as a particular part here, see. So this is the entire part of 13 kilometers. You just assume this is already x and definitely this is the value of 13 minus of x. And we already know that this is 3 and this is 5. We already know that that is exactly right angle triangle. Use the Pythagoras theory. So 13 minus x whole square plus 3 whole square exactly equal to 5 square. And we already know that 4 square plus 3 square value become 5 square. And we already know that one of the value is equal to 3. Definitely, we want these value become a 4. We want 13, and we want 13 minus x is equal to 4. Definitely, x value become 9. So directly, you can get the answer. Now, here the question. So, x value you can get as a 9. So, initially, he was right, 9 kilometers. X value is a 9, Nana. Nagendra, Lavanya, just see that, Nana, Lavanya. Nagendra, Pavitra. It's not a 4 kilometers. So we need to find the x value. No, x value is represented for only 9 kilometers. Yes, sir. Try this question. So just read the line. Read the following information carefully and answer the following questions. Just make it as a diagram, then you can get 2 to 3 marks from based on that question. Okay, just see that. A person standing at a point P. You just take it as one of the point P. This is the point P. Now, a person is standing at a point P and he walks towards the west and walks for 6 kilometers. And she was traveling. So he was traveling towards west and walks for 6 kilometers, 6 meters. Sorry, 6 meters. And he takes a left turn. Left turn means anti-clockwise direction. And again travel 4 meters and reaches point Q. This is the point Q. And after that, he took a right turn. After he took a right turn, this is the anti-clockwise direction. And we want a right turn means that is we required as a clockwise direction. So this is the direction he was traveling. And they traveled 5 meters. Just remember, every anti-clockwise is a left turn and clockwise is a right turn. That is better to you guys. Don't compare again and again yourself which one is a right and which one is a left. So just don't consider like that. You just directly consider as clockwise and anti-clockwise. Then you can make easy diagram. Now see, and he takes for so 5 meters. And again he takes a left turn, guys. Again he takes a left turn means again he was traveling towards down. And they travel 3 meters and reaches point R. And reaches point R. Point R. Next point S is 9 meters east of R, guys. So S is the east of R. What I mentioned that east is always represented for right side, guys. Now see, S is the 9 meters. 9 meters means definitely we already know that this is the 5 meters. Take it as off of this point. Up to now, you just consider as a point. This is the 9 meters distance, guys. S is the east of R. S is the 9 meters east of R. Take it as a midpoint of this particular point. Next, point V means V is the 3 meters north of T. V is the north of T, but we don't know that where is T. So just make it as a note point. V is 3 meters north of T. And T is 7 meters south of P, guys. T is the south of P. So T is the 7 meters south of P means see south of P means definitely this is the point, same path, guys. Why? Because this is already 3 meters, this is the 4 meters. Definitely all the parameters in the same line. See. So this is the 9 meters. What is the point? See, T is the 7 meters south of P. South is always represented downwards, no? So definitely this is point of T. T is the south of P. Now you just connected the previous. V is the north of T. V is the north of T. That is exactly 3 parameters. Means we just make it as these line, guys. Why? Because this is the 3 meters distance, no? This is the point. This is the point. You just consider as V, guys. That is the entire diagram. Yes, for the entire diagram, just go through the questions. Question number one. How far Q with respect to V? How far Q with respect to V? This is the Q and this is the V. How far means the distance between these 2 points. This is the line and the parallel lines are equal. The answer is equal to 6 meters. So 6 meters is the correct answer. Very good, man. The second one. In which of the following direction T with respect to R? What I mentioned that see T is always connect state sorry, T is always compared with the R. Means here R is the constant. First, identify the R. This is the R. So from R to T, we require a journey. For example, this is the point T. From R to T, we need to connect the diagram. See, so here the line is moving in this direction, guys. So this is the arrow. Any right side arrow is always represented for east. Answer east is the answer. It's very good, man. You can easily solve directions and distance. No, everyone good at a concept. And just go through that syllogism also, guys. Don't leave that one. Just give me the question. So give me the answer. Logical deductions, definitely you can expect the question, guys. Brother, I can see some blades are hammers, some blades are hammers, some hammers are knives, some knives are axes. So this is the diagram. Don't interconnected with any parameter to the other parameter. Whatever the statement they given, you just follow like that. Now question, conclusion. See, some axes are hammers. So this is the axis circle and this is the hammer circle. There is a no direct relation in the diagram. So that is wrong conclusion. The conclusion does not follow. Next one. Some knives are blades, guys. So this is the knives and this is the blades. No direct relation eliminated. That is also not follows for second one. Some axes are blades. This is the axis and this is the blades. There is no direct connectivity. Wrong. Then you can choose your answer is none follows. Very good. Man. Now see, this is the homework for you guys. Just go through the question and post your answer in the comment section. Yes, that's it for today's session. Is there any doubts? Very good, man. Hope everyone enjoy the session. Guys who are new to this video, just subscribe our channel and follow me in the Telegram, guys, for PDF. You just search it simply at the rate of V2V1C. Then you can get my channel link and just follow me our channel. So is there any doubts in the today's session? Guys, tomorrow I'm going to plan puzzles, arrangements, but the live is morning, guys. That is exactly 10:30 a.m. Tomorrow there is a no evening live, so the live is exactly 10:30 a.m. Be there. So I'm going to discuss both puzzles and arrangements. Hey, Malata, just go through the questions, Rana. We already completed videos. The videos are available on the playlist. Just go through the playlist and search simply as a blood relation. Then you can clear your doubts. 10th question, you have a doubt, Nana. So what is the doubt here? Nagendra, see. So according to just draw the diagram, Nana. What is the diagram? See, all tubes are handles. All tubes are handles. Now all cups are handles. The first one, all cups are tubes. This is the cup and this is the tube. There is a no direct relation. So what I mentioned that all comma sum we require a direct relation. That's why just That is not absolutely does not follow conclusion. And the second one, without seeing any conclusion directly, I can choose. Why? Because the positive is always defined as a positive, negative is always defined as a negative. Positive statement exactly as positive conclusion, negative statement exactly as a negative conclusion. Here, positive we never get as a negative. That's why that is also wrong conclusion. See, mathematical ability means that is quantitative ability. Nana. Rohit, definitely I will try for that, for data efficiency. And tomorrow I'm going to discuss puzzles arrangement and how we are solving those type of puzzles and arrangement. I will give the logics and how we are solving those type of questions. Tomorrow I'm telling you that. Don't worry about that. See, second one is does not follows. Nana. Both are not follows. Some handles are not cups and means see what I mentioned that any sum not be required as a conclusion. I can assume cup and tube, Nana. I can assume cup and tube. I can assume like all cups are tube. I can assume as a some cups are tube. He said that some of the portion we can't replace us. We can replace a some portion. We can replace us all portion. Now then how it is follows? Manasa, no clear? We can assume all relations means I can replace this entire handle into the I can see I can replace us all handles into the cups. I can replace us all cups into the handle. No, we have an assumption, Mama. Just go through that. We have simply that's why. So without seeing any direct conclusion, I mentioned that positive statement always connected to positive conclusion. Negative statement always connected negative conclusion. Right? It is no particular level. Right? So just if I see the previous questions, you can easily attempt if you're good at a concept. If you're good at a calculation, if you're good at a concept, then you can easily handle all the questions. Why? Because 2 months back, they already completed one of the recruitment process. No, I will see all the questions. You can easily handle all the questions. You need a logical and analytical based thought process. So if you have any doubts, just post your doubts in the Telegram or Instagram, guys. I'm available. Don't worry about that. So feel free to ask anything if you have any doubts. And please share our channel to your friends, guys. Don't forget that. And like our video and share our video and subscribe our channel. And we already completed none. We have some video. We already completed first video. So in that video, one of the question related for data interpretation. Yeah, okay, guys. You can bring your doubts in the Telegram. Bye. Good night. See you in the next session, guys.